Hey, YouTube, this is Alpha Dog 566 coming to you with a new deck profile. This deck actually took first place at Gold Star today. Everybody
Baloney.
said everybody said it was a big fluke because I beat a uh, round one. There's only 8 people there this weekend. Round one I beat
Glad bees.
Glad Beast. Round 2 I beat Insectors.
Bullshit.
We just had a rematch. He kicked my ass. But anyway, round 3 I beat Six Sands pretty hardcore. I had to let him win game 2 because he wanted first place really bad, and if he took second or if he lost to me, there was a good chance that he'd take third instead of second. But anyway, getting into the deck profile. 2 Gem Knight Garnet. I'm looking for a third. As of right now. 2 Insector. Have Insectors on the mind. Gem Knight Alexandrite. Decent card. 1800 bead stick. You tribute it. Special summon a Gem Knight monster from the deck. 2 Gem Armadillos. Looking for a third as well. Stratos is awesome at 2, but he's even better at 3. So that's why you run 3 of him.
Stratos.
He's the Stratos of the deck.
Okay.
3 Gem Knight Tourmaline. 1600, 1800 defense. So most of the time, you can set this and feel confident that it's not going to get toppled very easily. But with frickin' Insectors and whatnot, you really just need to go off and hope that you can game them in like a turn, otherwise you're screwed. 1 Gem Knight Amber. 1 Summoner Monk. I'll explain that in a minute because I don't have a second Rescue Rabbit. Your target for Rescue Rabbit are the Gem Knight Tromelines, your Gem Knight Garnets, and your Gem Knight Sapphires. Speeds up the deck a lot. A lot of people freaking hate it. 1 Gem Turtle. I'm looking for 2 more as well. Trump card and like the best recyclable card in the deck is Gem Knight Obsidian. When he's discarded from the hand, as say you activate Gem Knight Fusion, you send Tromeline and Obsidian. When Obsidian's sent, you get to target one of your Gem Knights in the grave, level 4 or lower, and special summon it. Nice card. And then you just remove it to add your Gem Knight Fusion back to hand. 3 Gem Merchants. He is your Colute of the deck. Keeps everything freaking flowing and makes your stuff harder to get over. My personal attack, I like 3 Volcanic Shell, mainly because friggin' your main dude that you go off for, all you need is 1 Gem Knight and 1 Pyro, and then that way when he goes to grave, you just pay 500 to bring another one out. I'm also looking for 2 more Ultimates, just because I think it looks a lot better. So if you guys have them, let me know. That's it for the monster lineup for now. This deck runs a lot of monsters. Count, I believe, is at like 20-some. Moving on, the staple of the deck is 3 Gem Knight Fusions. When this card's in the grave, you can banish 1 Gem Knight monster in the grave to add it back to hand. Keeps the deck moving. The deck has to fuse in order to be viable at all.
So don't forget to set in DD Crows against it.
Triple MST. This deck, when it goes off, the only thing it really hates is Veilers, like any other deck, and Torrentials. The main reason if they don't crow your Gem Knight Fusion. But other than that, when it goes off, it explodes, and the deck's built to do massive amount of damage in one turn. So when you do go off, you gotta try to game them. Plain and simple. Otherwise, there's a good possibility you're gonna lose. 3, Pot of Duality. I run 3 Duality right now because I only have 1 Rescue Rabbit. If I were to get 3, I'd take a Duality out. But I like it at 2 for Rescue Rabbit. Dualities are just a plus. Heavy Storm, staple. Dark Hole, staple. Monster Reborn, staple. That's it for the spells. Getting into the traps, I run the Solemn Brigade and a Mirror Force. Eventually, the Solemn Brigade is going to be sided along with the Mirror Force, and I'm going to run 2
Royal Decrees.
Thank you. 2 Royal Decrees. I'm also looking for 2 Royal Decrees, preferably the Hobby League Secret looking parallel rare ones. If you have them, let me know. Getting into the extra deck, I run 2 Gemnite Amethysts. It is a giant true nade when it's summoned. Helps clear back row if you're pushing for game. Although you really don't need it because you mainly go off for your trump guy, your $18 frickin' secret rare out of Hidden Arsenal 6. Gemnite Citrine. I call it Gemnite Creatine because pretty much what he is, frickin' steroid monster. Basically, if this guy will stop traps and effects, so like if you're attacking with him, your opponent can't Gores, they can't Battle Fader, they can't Swift Scarecrow, they can't Mirror Force, they can't Deprison. If you attack a Sangan, it doesn't get its effect. If you attack a face-down Battle Fader, the Battle Fader dies. If you attack a face-down Marshmallow, the effect doesn't go off. However, if both cards are already face-up, they will stay alive, because it's already a continuous effect and it's already active on the field. If he's on the field first, their effects they can't be activated if he swings into it, because his effect has priority over it. Well, not necessarily priority, because there is no priority anymore, but he had his effect continuously on first. I guess that's how it's supposedly supposed to go. 3 Gemnite Prismura, that's how I pronounce it. He is your popper. Basically, when you bring him out, you add the fusion card back to hand, you discard the fusion card to blow up a card, to remove another Gemnite engraved to add the fusion card back to hand. Decent card, has an awkward attack, 2450. Makes doing life points a little bit of a pain in the butt, but it's all good. 1 Gemnite Ruby, he's your piercer. I'm also looking for another one of him, so if you guys have him, let me know. Gets over stuff. 1 Stardust. I have my extra deck here, or my side deck, sorry. I run Starlight Red and 1 Utopia. Alright, that's it for the extra. Getting into, or the side, yeah, extra deck. Getting into the side deck, I run 1 Gores, 1 Trag, a second Gemnite Amber, 1 Electric Virus for the Chaos Dragon matchup, 2 Gemnite Ilote, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, mainly for another possibility to go off for Gemnite Amethyst if it's a trap and spell happy deck, 1 Neospatian Grand Mole.
Can you explain this?
Just as a tech card, I mean, there's a lot of stuff out there that, I mean, my strongest monster can only get up so high, or if I don't have a card that I want to tribute offer to up Gemnite Ruby, I'll just summon Grand Mole, swing in, return us both to the hand. So it will get over like the Scrap Dragons, your Trident Dragons, your five-headed, your all that other good stuff. One flint, it's just in here temporarily, but I kind of like the card. You equip it to a monster, it loses 300 attack, and it cannot declare an attack. And then, when that monster leaves the field, you re-equip it to another monster. So it's constantly staying on the field, constantly re-equipping to your opponent's monsters so they can't attack. It's not very viable against Insectors, because all they'll do is equip on it and pop it, but it's a lot of fun, and it irritates a lot of people. One Pot of Avarice, one Monster Reincarnation. It'll probably be up to 2 if Monster Reborn gets hit this next ban list. I sure as heck hope not, because I would rather keep Mirror Force at 1 instead of going to 2. There's a lot of talk about that. That'll just make me rage. One Black Horn of Heaven, negate special summons, Starlight Road, Call of the Haunted, and 2 Fiendish Chain. Alright, let me know what you guys think. As always, post, comment, subscribe. Peace out, guys.